Your relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there.
A monster. And I've known he's a monster for years.
Mm-hmm.
I waited a long time to see if he would grow a conscience. And the more drugs he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in a cabinet.
No, girl.
I tell you this right now. Y'all talking about free Britney. Y'all need to be doing a campaign that say free Beyonce.
Beyonce is free.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
If Beyonce is in prison, she's in one of the most expensive prisons ever.
Yes, she is. And she's watched 24 hours a day. She's not allowed to make a choice for herself, not at all, not in any way. People think she has an amazing life. She is told what to say, she is told what to eat, she is told what to drink, she is told what to wear.
By whom?
She is not her husband's wife, she is his employee. It's a business arrangement.
Dame Dash is trying to hide the fact that he is a broke boy from the public. Furthermore, I have harbored animosity for Jay-Z and his entourage for many years. He apparently just confirmed what had been circulating for a while. Beyoncé reportedly had a brief romance with Julius, her bodyguard. Julius's wife appears to have known all along, which is disturbing. Decades of speculation have made this more than just a rumor, finally getting any meaningful confirmation. Beyoncé and Jay-Z's perfect marriage has been the focus of fans' attention, but now that Dame Dash has openly admitted it, the shortcomings we all believed are apparent. Furthermore, the storyline merely changed from hearsay to a complete drama, and the questions are now pouring in. How big of an affair was this? What was going on in the background, really? What does Jay-Z think of this now that it is formally public knowledge? And if Julius's wife had known all, could she have said nothing? The comments are awkward, overly sentimental, and about to become viral online. Now, it seems like Dame will never move past his dispute with Jay-Z. It is amazing to think that these two were ever close, especially given how they joined the business world together. But according to speculations, Jay-Z did Dame Dash dirty because he was envious of Aaliyah. Ever since, Dame has been struggling. Did you guys not know? Indeed, Jaguar asserts that Jay-Z was so jealous that she chose him over him that he sold Rockefeller Records immediately underneath Dame Dash.
I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't give a f if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner, but to do it the way he did it, it's malicious. But maybe that was because he was the girl that didn't want you.
By exposing a number of scandalous revelations about Jay-Z and Beyoncé, Damon has been progressively taking his revenge. It looks like he is finally going to achieve his goal of making them look foolish, if he is to be believed. Since everyone has been bringing Jay-Z to the bottom for cheating on Beyoncé, he believes that she has been discreetly talking about her kickback by supposedly having an affair with her bodyguard Julius. Talk about taking a road trip, please, because Beyoncé and Julius, her bodyguard, have been the subject of rumors since the late 2000s and early 2010s. In addition, it is not surprising that many started to think they might be more than just professionals. Because, let us not forget, Julius was there when the elevator incident occurred in 2014, leading to one of the most infamous celebrity events ever, the Solange vs. Jay-Z Smackdown. He tried to defuse the situation, but it was obvious that he was only thinking about Beyoncé. He also ensured Beyoncé's safety by keeping Solange away from her as he held her during that elevator confrontation. Although it is legally his responsibility to protect her, many have pointed out that sometimes his attention seems to go a little beyond what is actually required. Reports state that Beyoncé and Jay-Z spent $1.3 million on a whole hospital floor for themselves. And why was Julius in the room at all, given the degree of security and privacy? His presence raises some serious problems because there was no obvious threat. Fans have been seeing these incidents for years and pointing out that sometimes his attention seems to deviate from what is completely professional. There are also old reports that talk about Jay-Z's suspicions about Julius and Beyoncé because he thought they were having an affair. According to reports, if the grapevine is to be believed, singer Beyoncé knows is cheating on her husband and singer Jay-Z, and she is reportedly having an affair with her bodyguard Julius the Bower. Jay definitely thinks that there was and may still be something romantic going on between B and Julius. He wanted to fire Julius last February, but Beyoncé said Julius isn't going anywhere. They've spent a lot of time together behind closed doors. He's even stayed in her hotel room. So let us not even talk about this picture of Beyoncé and Jujo. Then, it is clear that Julius is wearing red lipstick. Furthermore, Beyoncé's hair seemed to be covering her own lips. That little element alone caused fans to raise their eyebrows and ask a lot of questions. Because of this, have you seen Julius? He is big, tall, and attractive. Incidents such as this further foster the notion that anything may have been going on behind the scenes. Beyoncé's song Bodyguard is thought by some to be a subtle reference to the affair, but that is not all. On her Cowboy Carter CD, she said, "I gave you kisses in the back seat. I whisper secrets in the backbeat. They couldn't catch you with me and they never will. Sometimes I hold you closer just to know you're real." As everyone knows, Beyoncé regularly uses facts, events, and aspects of her own life in her songs. For example, Jay-Z's Lemonade album featured a number of songs about her infidelity, and she also released other songs that clearly addressed her personal life. As soon as they heard the song Bodyguard, fans snatched up that drink. It was as if she was not even trying to hide it at that point. In addition, countless blind objects that hint at a relationship between her and Julius have come to light throughout the years. So prepare yourself, for there are plenty of them. The speculations are only fueled by the fans' ongoing arguments about what is truly going on behind the scenes. As a result, I will ask you to leave a remark with your ideas. April 2016, Figure A. It is about time she got back to her husband. This A+ list singer is hooking up with her bodyguard. Apparently, the husband is afraid of the guy, which probably helps. And there's this other one from just last year that said, "This permanent A-list one-name singer has been spending the past month or two with her longtime bodyguard." Additionally, there are other Grammys from earlier this year that stated, "At the Grammy Awards, the permanent A-list rapper and his wife showed zero affection towards each other." She did make up with her bodyguard though, since Julius actually smiled that night and deviated from his usual behavior for the first time. Let us just state that it is not that difficult to believe.
Cowboy Carter. Beyonce. Beyonce.
Fans are also positive that his smile is that of a man who knows he will win something that night and is really happy for his leading woman. But I did not tell you that. But according to another blind piece, this is going to be the farewell tour for the one named permanent A-list singer. Then she and her bodyguard are going to ride off into the sunset, and you won't see her for more than once a year or so out in the wild. For a very long period, Jay-Z and Beyoncé have been together. Moreover, it appears that they are no longer trying to hide it. Jay-Z, however, is hardly in a position to assign blame considering his own extensive history of adultery. A new blind item suggests that Beyoncé may not have really loved Jay-Z, which just makes things more complicated. According to the item, she did not want to marry him, but Tina Knowles, her mother, pushed her into the marriage because he seemed to fit well with her notoriety. Yes, but Adam, who could not see, said, "Image, not love." This globally adored pop star is widely seen as one of the most powerful and influential women in the world. Her marriage to a rap mogul has been long praised as the pinnacle of black love and empire building, but behind closed doors, it's anything but a fairy tale. What most people don't know is that the superstar will never truly want this relationship to begin with. In fact, the marriage and even the relationship itself was something she was pushed into by none other than her mother. It continued, the superstar was barely 19 years old when the rapper, then in his early 30s, took a keen interest in her at the time. She was still finding her voice, still figuring out her identity, and unsure about getting involved with the man. Nearly 13 years her senior, insiders say the superstar was hesitant from the beginning. She knew about his reputation, the women, the questionable past, and the power imbalance, and voiced her discomfort to her mother, But instead of supporting her, her mother quickly shut her down. Y'all, they even said her mother, who had long been managing her career, saw the relationship as a strategic business move. She allegedly told her daughter that being with the rap mogul would solidify her career and put her on another level, essentially making her untouchable in the industry. The mother was focused on creating an empire and believed aligning her daughter with the rap mogul would do just that. Even when the superstar admitted she wasn't sure she even liked him like that, her mother dismissed her, and so despite her hesitation, the young singer went along with it. But what we didn't know at the time was just how dark her future husband's past was, and how it would come back to haunt her. Daisy and Beyoncé's marriage may not be as perfect as it first seemed, according to repeated allegations. Remember how her old bodyguard, Uncle Ron, said that their relationship was more of a business arrangement than a personal one, but now it looks like he might have had a hint.
Their relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there.
What Jaguar Wright said about all of this also comes to mind. She said that Jay-Z had supposedly been controlling Beyoncé for a long time, alleging he kept her on a cocktail of different narcotics to keep her tethered to him. The Bodyguard's claims are largely supported by this farther and said that Jay-Z had imprisoned Beyoncé in the marriage. And such occurrences just serve to increase speculation and keep people curious about what is truly happening behind closed doors.
The monster. And I've known he's a monster for years. I waited a long time to see if he would grow a conscience. And the more drugs he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in a character.
No, girl.
I tell you this right now, y'all talking about free Britney. Y'all need to be doing a campaign that say free Beyonce.
Beyonce is free.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
If Beyonce is in prison, she is in one of the most expensive prisons ever.
Yes, she is. And she's watched 24 hours a day. She's not allowed to make a choice for herself, not at all, not in any way. People think she has an amazing life. She is told what to say, she is told what to eat, she is told what to drink, she is told what to wear.
By whom?
She is not her husband's wife, she is his employee. It's a business arrangement.
Behind closed. It is fascinating that reports about Beyoncé were being pushed into the marriage key popping up. And now the blind things are saying the same thing. Neither Tina nor Matthew are aware of this. The narrative seems to have come full circle almost exactly. Therefore, it is easy to understand why Beyoncé could have looked to Juju for support, given Jay-Z's lengthy history of infidelity. Having been with her for almost 15 years, he has obviously gained her trust. To be honest, the Beehive have more faith in Julius than in Jay-Z, which says a lot, because media outlets have reportedly paid him millions of dollars for exclusive stories about Beyoncé. And because he has been with her through some of the most memorable times of her life without ever spilling the tea, let us just say that Jay-Z is going to be severely humiliated by this Dame Dash confirmation, because, according to Dame, he may be seeing Julius's ex-wife come forward to give her version of events, as his alleged affair with Beyoncé played a significant role in the dissolution of their marriage. Dame Dash claims that something was inevitable, and that he is more than content to see things go to pieces due to his feud with Jay-Z. Julius's years of devotion, Dash past infidelity, and blind objects that suggest Beyoncé may not have even desired the marriage. Her song's revelation of real-life conflict, T, and images of her wearing red lipstick have all been examined. It is damned, Dash, and explosive. He might or might not be a broke boy gossiping. He appears to be attempting to watch Dash be humiliated following decades of animosity, and the internet is about to blow up, and the Beehive will be inundated with millions of inquiries. Because there is yet more to come in this story, I promise you that the repercussions will be legendary. However, since that dude is foreign, please let me know if you enjoy Beyoncé and Juju. Please leave a remark below and watch the following video.